It was a good experience.
Every meeting I was in this morning, I learned something.
Taking back a lot of information, and it's very, very good.
All in all, a very good experience. I knew it was going to be a very good meeting, but I never expected to be this good.
It's a tremendous opportunity to spend some real focused time with major producers in this country.
There's no other place that we can go and see the level of producers that are here.
It's amazing experience having one-on-one in a closed door environment.
Sitting right down, not on a farm, we're face to face. I've got their undivided attention to speak to them. That is invaluable. That right there, it's unmatched.
This meeting has way exceeded my expectations.
Interaction we had with producers was tremendous.
Oh, the most valuable part of it is the FaceTime.
Really efficient way to have a meeting and meet a lot of people.
You're saving time when you come, especially to this meeting.
You cut right to the chase, and you know, I'm pretty thrilled to be here.
It went very smooth and quick, and yeah, it was great.
I really drug my feet to come, but you know, now that I'm here, I think it's well worth the time, and I'd come back.
We're going to be coming back next year as well.
Absolutely.
I'd come to it again.
Absolutely.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
It has been unbelievable to me.
To be able to get to these type of people and these type of operations on a market research venture would be nearly impossible.
Many of the producers that are at this meeting, it's very difficult to get an appointment with them. And those appointments were all made, and you had an opportunity for that FaceTime.
And so to have a focused, really one-on-one opportunity to meet with these dairy owners or managers, it's very valuable to us.
Having that lead-in time and then being able to sit down and visit with them about what we do and how we do it and how it impacts their business was very valuable. So the whole white paper process ahead of time, the calls ahead of time, were very valuable to help lay that groundwork. So when we got here to DairyXchange, we could just go right into how we could impact their business.
We really felt like we had an instant relationship with them when they walked in, because they were there for a reason, we were there for a reason. They were all ears, got into some very in-depth conversations about the systems that we can provide. So I think it was all in all a very good experience.
We knew there were some excellent producers, people we'd done business with, people we hadn't done business with. So coming in, we wondered how it would all work. And I would have to say that after going through 2 days, it's a tremendous opportunity to spend some real focused time with major producers in this country. My colleague, Jason Kurth, who's with me, made the comment as we were walking over here tonight, you realize how many cows we just talked to today. and that's something that you don't get an opportunity to do every day. And especially myself, who I'm a head of the Agri program in North America for Ecolab, and I get into the field some, but I don't get an opportunity to see this many customers or potential customers in this short amount of time.
This is our second time here at DairyXchange, and has been a very rewarding experience, I will say. The opportunity to talk with these producers, to grow a relationship, to build a relationship with a lot of them that we didn't have before, it really opens up a lot of doors.
We had 5 meetings today, and the interaction we had with producers was tremendous. And we rarely get the opportunity to sit down, face to face for 45 minutes with a producer and have their undivided attention.
They have been extremely open with us, and has been a very good opportunity.
Some of the dairy producers we didn't necessarily have meetings with. We perhaps met with them last year or know them through other relationships, but just to be able to touch base with them, perhaps spend 10 minutes with them at a reception, or sit with them and have breakfast like I did with one of the producers today who we didn't have a meeting with. And I've been to his dairy and I know him, but just to be able to catch up with him, that's worth a lot. And it's certainly more cost effective than trying to go to all these dairies and meet with them one-on-one.
And first, I thought that would be a not so good experience. We are meeting again with the same people that we met last year. And I was quite surprised, because actually it was a great follow-up. You sit down and you talk about what are your challenges and how can we help you more, and the relationship just becomes more like a partnership.
There's no other place that we can go and see the level of producers that are here. We can't go to a meeting or a trade show and have this sort of one-on-one time where we can sit down and have an in-depth discussion about their business and how we can impact it.
To touch this many dairymen that have this many cows in one spot would take a lot of resources and a lot more people and a lot of plane flights and different things from our location. So certainly it was nice to have those guys in one spot.
For somebody like me, it could maybe a waste of time to go to a traditional dairy meeting where the room is huge, there's a lot of people, it's difficult for you to concentrate, you're checking your cell phone, and you don't pay a lot of attention to it. I think those meetings are more of a waste of time nowadays. Not this one. This one has had a great impact on me.
If we were to try to meet producers of this level at a trade show, it would be a fiasco.
When you go to a trade show, you catch that guy, you might catch his attention for a few minutes. It's very hard to contain that attention and do get the opportunity to have a very one-on-one conversation and get into how we can help their operation become more successful.
The key thing was the opportunity to visit with some very key large dairy farms. Some people that we have on our hit list, if you want to say it. And this was an opportunity where I could bring two of my people with me and get FaceTime with a decision maker of those key operations.
I'm very, very glad that I came because of that. There's a couple of things that I've been kind of thinking about and looking for that I didn't know that they were there already. And thanks to the meeting, you know, I now have very solid information and I can start developing budgets to go ahead and implement some of those things.
We had 10 meetings in the last 2 days, and we had 3 people here representing Arm & Hammer Animal Nutrition. We anticipate with each one of those meetings, we're gonna have follow-up meetings that result in business at some point down the road.